Tell us a little bit more though about that company, because the last time you and I spoke, man, I was super pumped when you shared it. It's going to be, I just think it's going to be so much bigger than any of us could really probably fathom right now or quantify. But tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, sure. So as I mentioned, Alkeme is a health and wellness brand specifically designed around the Black experience. And when we think about Alkeme, our mind automatically go towards the book, The Alchemist, which is a very important and powerful book in my life. And the common theme through that story is that it's about the journey and not necessarily the destination. And that's how I look at one's wellness, and particularly pursuing our quote personal legend, which the main character was doing in the book, The Alchemist. And a core part of our personal legend is our health. We hear the saying, health is wealth, right? If our health is not optimal, then any of our hopes, dreams, and ambitions, they fall by the wayside, because we can't do anything unless we're healthy. And so looking at the landscape, particularly as it relates to Black health, there's a massive gap between health outcomes for the Black community and the brands and companies that are in the category. And it really just comes down to a lack of focus, a lack of intentionality, and a lack of a brand coming out and serving principally the needs of the community. The Black wellness experience is nuanced, and historically, it's rooted in systemic bias and racism, et cetera. And when we think about other categories, we have brands that represent us in hair, clothes, and entertainment. But again, when it comes to our most important asset, our health and well-being, we just don't have that brand at scale for representation. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. It's a huge, huge, huge market. There's 45 million Black people in the country today, and we have an outsized consumer spend, almost $1.4 trillion. And so really our mission is just to make health and wellness simple and accessible for the Black community. And again, that's through like app-based health tracking, vitamins and supplements, telehealth services, and also community support. So I'm excited about it. It's a big, big vision, but building a very strong team to help me bring it to life.
When and where will people be able to find this?
Yeah, so we are targeting a late 2020 launch, either November or December, depending on how a few things shake out over the next few weeks.
Sure.
But we're targeting a late 2020 launch, and we will be direct to consumer e-commerce. Our website is www.livealkeme.com, and Alkeme is spelled Alkeme.
Awesome. And so there you have it, folks. Live Alkeme, ALKEME.com is where you can find more information on that. And that's super exciting. I mean, I think, it's great to see that laser beam focus, especially on a demographic that I think there's a huge opportunity to be of value and of service. Yep. Look, I mean, I think I think that laser beam focus might be short-lived when, you have other groups raising their hands and saying, hey, we've got our own, set of opportunities and circumstances that a solution like this could be available to as well. So it's going to be really exciting to watch you do that.
Yeah. It's a unique balance in how we really think about what our approach is. But again, starting out with focus is important. If we try to be all things to all people, then we're nothing to anybody. And so really starting with a level of focus and building that relationship and trust. And then once we do that, exploring other opportunities as well.
For more insights from top performers in sports and business, be sure to subscribe to Vision, Hustle, Grit, and Gratitude wherever you get your podcasts. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Vision, Hustle, Grit, and Gratitude.